Throwing rocks at trains along.
Welcome back to At the Mic with Michael Schumacher, brought to you by JR's Oasis. It's more than a fuel station, more than a convenience store. It is your one-stop travel shop on Fox Sports Radio, 101.5 FM, 1570 AM, KVTK, Vermilion and Yankton. And now we have one of my favorite segments, a Tanager Talk, and we're talking Tanager girls golf with Georgia Johnson. Georgia, how you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I am better than I deserve. You know, it's a little chilly out, but it's a beautiful day, so we'll take that, and I get to talk to you, so that's just a cherry on top of the sundae. So thank you so much for being willing to take the time to talk with me today. And for people that don't know you, just take a moment to tell us a little bit about you, your family, your hobbies, your interests, and we'll just kind of go from there.
Well, I'm a senior this year on the girls golf team, and my mom is a 7th grade reading teacher, and my dad works on Masaba. I have a little brother, Jack, and he's also on the golf team. Some of my hobbies, I obviously really like golfing, hanging out with friends. I really like going to the lake and boating and stuff like that.
All right. Well, it sounds like you like to be outdoors. If it's going to the lake and doing stuff like that or golfing, those are kind of outdoor activities. Do you enjoy, are spring and summer your favorite times just because you can be outside?
Yes, for sure.
I kind of wondered if that was the case. So now how long have you been golfing?
I mean, pretty much all my life. I mean, when I was a kid, I was always at the golf course, like with my dad. And then when I was probably like 10, I started PGA Junior League, and then I've pretty much been golfing ever since I could.
All right. Well, that's amazing. And now golf is one of those sports that it requires patience, and it's a very intellectual sport because you are analyzing. Mm-hmm. No shot is ever the same. I mean, you can practice, but the golf ball, it would take a miracle for the golf ball to land in the very same spot on the golf course as it landed the last time you hit it. So what do you love about golf that keeps you in the sport?
I just love, like, how every round is different, and, like, you get to play different courses all the time. And I also love, like, all the people you meet. I mean, it takes, like, 5 hours to play a round, so you just meet so many people. And, yeah, I think it's just a really fun sport.
So that social aspect of it as well is fun because you golf with others and you get a chance to talk and you get a chance to know them. Probably by the end of a match, you know more about them than you ever thought you would.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I've met a lot of friends through golf.
Well, that's good. Yeah, you don't get that on the basketball court or the football field, do you? I mean,
no.
It's like, hey, so how's it going? No, that's awesome. And so, you're golfing for the Tanagers, and we're going to talk more about that because in case you weren't aware, you guys are having a pretty good season, and you guys have a pretty good team. So we're going to make sure to talk about that. But you mentioned you're a senior. What are you looking to do after graduation?
I'm going to USD and majoring in elementary education because I want to be a first grade teacher. I've been interning in a first grade classroom this whole year, and I really love it. So I definitely want to do that. All
right. Well, and that actually, because that's what I was going to follow up with, because I'm always intrigued because elementary, there's a wide berth between kindergartners and fifth graders or sixth graders, depending upon how the school looks at elementary versus middle school. I'm always intrigued. So first grade, I think that would be my sweet spot as well. I don't know that I have the temperament for third, fourth, fifth graders just because, and that's just me. I mean, that's my own failing. So what intrigues you about the first graders?
I just love how they always are excited to come to school and learn, and they just get excited over the little things, like when they cross a milestone. They always are excited, and they just love being at school and being around you.
I think that'd be pretty inspirational as a teacher, to be able to see that every day, because I know being a teacher can have its drawbacks, and it can be a drag and stuff like that. And hopefully parents aren't getting too meddlesome in first grade where they're like, oh, little Sally, this and that. Hopefully they allow the child to learn and grow. I think that would be perfect. Kindergarten, first grade, second grade. So best of luck. So you're going to do that at USD. So will you live on campus or will you live at home?
I'll live on campus.
All right. That's cool too. So when do classes start, and then what are you going to do in the summer between now and then? Well, I know you got a couple weeks of school left, but between the end of school and the beginning of your freshman year.
This summer I'll probably I'm going to work a lot. I nanny for a family, and then I also work at the golf course. So between those, I'll work a lot, and then just hang out with friends, go to the lake and such. And then classes will start in like late August, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so you nanny too. So
Yes.
did you nanny? Were you a nanny before you decided you wanted to be a teacher, or have you just always enjoyed working with kids?
I've kind of just I've grown up babysitting like different families, but I kind of always known I wanted to be a teacher and work with kids. So.
All right, and then working at the golf course, boy, that must be rough. Getting to be where you love every day.
I know, it's pretty great.
Well, that's awesome. No, so when you're working, do you get to golf too, or are you stuck behind a desk or a counter?
No, I don't get to golf. I'm usually just moving carts for people behind the counter.
Man, if you're moving carts and doing that, you're still getting outside a little bit. Man, that sounds awesome. So excellent. Well, that sounds like a great summer. Do you have any summer vacation planned?
We have a cabin in Okoboji, so we usually go there for a couple weeks at a time.
All right, Okoboji. Well, that's fun. That's a nice little getaway. So excellent. Mm-hmm. Well, it sounds like you have a great summer planned, and you have a few weeks left of school. What are you looking forward to most between now and the end of school?
Probably just golf. Golf meets and just enjoying the time with my friends before we graduate.
All right. Well, we're going to talk some golf, but first I'd like to ask you some icebreakers. You willing to answer a few of those?
Yeah.
All right. First one is one final meal. What are you going to have?
Spaghetti and garlic bread.
All right. Okay. Now, a couple questions with that. Is it garlic bread or is it like garlic cheese bread? Which do you prefer?
Ooh, probably garlic cheese bread.
Okay. Excellent. Now, spaghetti, is that with just a plain sauce, a meat sauce with meatballs? How are you getting that?
Just meat sauce.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Now, of course, no good meals without a dessert. What are you having for dessert?
I would have ice cream.
Okay. Do you have a specific flavor that you like, or just put some good ice cream in front of you and you're good to go?
I like an Oreo Blizzard from Dairy Queen.
Oh man, those are so good. Blizzard. You know, I've been the last few years I've been losing some weight, so I think Blizzards might be one of the things I miss the most. Because if I go to Dairy Queen, I can't just order a small. I mean, because I'm like, oh, it's all done. No, I need to get the large, and now I've consumed my day's calories in one thing. But they're delicious, so I think you've chosen well. You've chosen well. All right, now if you could see any three musical artists, living or dead, so from throughout history, it live in concert, who would you want to see?
Zach Bryan, Rihanna, and Ty Myers.
Okay, now I know the first two, but who is Ty Myers?
He's like a country artist.
A country, okay. All right.
Yes.
Is he pretty new?
I would say, yeah, he's newer.
Okay. All right. Well, excellent. Well, I like that. I like that you kind of knew exactly who you wanted right away. Perfect. Okay. Time travel. If you could travel back to any point in the Earth's history one time and you're guaranteed safe return, to when are you traveling and why?
I honestly have no idea.
Really? Okay. No, that's fine. Hey, I can appreciate that. There's a lot of time to consider there, so I totally understand. So, okay. And for this one, assume all of your basic life needs are met. So you have guaranteed basic levels of food, shelter, clothing, and transportation. And we're going to toss, I periodically get this, so we're going to toss a cell phone in there as well, so you don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Money is no object, but you can only buy one thing. You could upgrade any one of those things or buy something completely different. What are you going to do?
If I could buy anything in the world, are you saying?
Exactly. Money is no object, so you can say, yes, I want that.
Definitely like a big house.
Okay. A big house. Do you have a specific location or like an acreage or something in mind?
Maybe in Florida or somewhere tropical.
All right. I like the way you're thinking. On the water, I assume?
Oh, yeah.
All right. And you'd have your own boat or jet ski and watercraft, right?
Yeah, I've had like all that.
All right, perfect. I think you're living the life at that point. That's excellent. Okay, now, if you're stuck on a plane for 12 hours, but you can pick the one celebrity that you're seated next to, who would that be?
Probably like, I'll just say Rihanna because I think I just really like her music and I could just like talk to her about that and such.
Okay. All right. Hey, I like that thought process. I mean, you know you like her music, and she seems like somebody that wouldn't be too standoffish. I think she'd be somebody that would talk with you. So
Yeah.
I like that. Perfect. Okay. Now, as a senior, obviously you're looking ahead, but there's a lot to look back on. What is your favorite memory from your time in Vermilion? Whether it's golfing or sports or academics, whatever it might be, what is your favorite memory from your time at Vermilion High School?
My favorite memory is probably freshman year when our golf team went to state in Rapid City. It was just really fun, and I got to spend a lot of time with my team, and it was definitely my favorite memory.
All right, that is great. I'm glad it was golf related because we're going to circle into golf now. But first, you did a great job on those icebreakers. Those were my fluffy ones. I do have one more, maybe introspective. As you go through life, now this can be a celebrity or it can be somebody close to home, and you can have multiple answers. But as you go through life, who is someone or are some people that you hold up as examples and say, if I can live life like her or him, I'm going to consider myself a success?
Probably my mom. She's just a great person. She's always there. And also my dad, he's taught me a lot. So probably just both of my parents.
Okay. I'm going to tell you, whenever your best examples are in your home, there's nothing better than that. So those are great answers, and you did a great job. But are you okay if we talk a little golf?
Yes.
All right. You are having a pretty good senior year. Were you expecting this kind of success first on an individual level coming into this season?
Yeah. I think I worked pretty hard like before the season, and I mean, you really don't know how you're going to play the season, but I know I could do it, and so I'm really happy I'm playing well right now.
All right, and you have some great teammates. What does it feel like? Just on a golf level, to know that at any given match, any one of you can step up and win the whole thing. It seems like it's been a different leader almost every time you guys go out, whether it's a duel, a quadrangular, a full match with invitational. How comforting is that knowing that there are players there that have your back, that can step up, so it's not all on you, or it's not all on Taylor, or it's not all on whomever, that each of you is fully capable of winning the whole thing?
Yeah, it feels really good, especially when we're all trying to, get the team win. It feels good knowing that we have each other to rely on, to know that we can win. And, yeah, it feels good to have everyone playing well.
All right. And as a team, you guys are one of the top teams in Class A, but there are a few good teams in Class A. Who do you think is the toughest competition right now? Who are the 1, 2, or 3 teams that you guys are looking at saying, okay, these are definitely some of the ones that, if we're not on top of our game, that come out on top?
Definitely Sioux Falls Christian, Dakota Valley, and St. Thomas More.
Okay.
Right now.
I kind of, it's weird. You're right. Dakota Valley's a public school. I always kind of think of them, they kind of have a private school feel to them, but I think it's just because they're, it's not a town name or anything like that. So you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. So, but yeah, it does feel like all season long it's been Dakota Valley, Sioux Falls Christian, St. Thomas More. They're not on this side of the state all the time, but when they are, it feels like they're right up there as well. But of course, if you guys play to your capabilities, is there any, and this isn't bulletin board material, is there any reason if you guys play up to your capabilities that you won't be in contention or couldn't win at all?
Yeah, if we play up to our full ability, then we definitely have the chance at winning it all.
And how exciting would that be to kind of close out your Tanager career with a state championship?
It would be amazing. I'd love that.
Now, before the end of the season, do you have some individual goals that you want to achieve, or is it just, I'm going to put my head down, play as well as I can, and whatever happens, happens?
Yeah, I definitely just want to finish out the season playing good, especially at the state tournament. I hope to play good and just, enjoy the last moments and just have fun with my team and not get too frustrated with myself when I'm having a bad day and just soak it all in.
All right. Now, you're going to be an elementary teacher, or at least that's the plan. 10, put yourself 10, 15, 20 years from now, what would you hope people would say about Georgia Johnson?
Probably just that I was, like, a good person and just, like, had an impact and was just a good person, I'd say.
Hey, if we're remembered for being good people, there are worse ways to be remembered. So I think that is a fine aspiration. And Georgia, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today. I really appreciate it. This has been fun. I hope you don't think I wasted your time because I really enjoyed it. So,
no, yes, thanks for having me.
hey, my pleasure. Best of luck with the How much school do you have left?
I have 3 days.
Okay, that's what I thought, because I asked the question. I said, a few weeks. I'm like, I don't think there are a few weeks left. So, all right, excellent. Best of luck with the rest of school, any finals, anything like that. Best of luck with the rest of the golf season, and best of luck with everything in the future. I have a feeling you're going to do well, but thank you so much for taking the time. Really appreciate it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was Georgia Johnson of the Vermilion Tanager girls golf team. She's having a great senior year, and you love to see that, and just a great person. So you always love seeing them be successful. And so that was Georgia Johnson, part of our Tanager Talks. And if you'd like to sponsor our Tanager Talks, give me a call, 605-661-5858. Otherwise, we'll be back with more. This is At the Mic with Michael Schumacher, brought to you by JR's Oasis, more than a fuel station, more than a convenience store. It's your one-stop travel shop on Fox Sports Radio.